Welcome to W&L Sports Weekly. I'm Jeremy Franklin. Coming up, I'll be joined by men's tennis coach David Detwiler, men's track and field captain Donovan Fiore, and baseball captain Carson McKoon. But we start with a quick look back at the weekend in Washington in the athletics. Men's track and field came in second at the ODAC Outdoor Championship, finishing just 1 point behind Bridgewater. The women's team placed fourth overall. Men's lacrosse took over sole possession of first place in the ODAC with a 10-9 overtime win over Lynchburg. Women's lacrosse stayed unbeaten in conference play by downing Virginia Wesleyan 25-2. Women's tennis fell 5-4 on the road to 10th-ranked Carnegie Mellon, and baseball split a road doubleheader with Emory and Henry, winning 12-11 in Game 1 before losing the nightcap 5-4. Joining me now is men's tennis coach David Detwiler. David, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Jeremy. It's great to be here.
The Generals are getting ready for next week's ODAC tournament. What is the scouting report on the conference this spring?
Scouting report is Hampden-Sydney's always tough. Bridgewater has a really strong up top. Virginia Wesleyan played us really well yesterday. And then there's also Guilford. So those, to me, those are the teams that are really playing well this time of year. And we were happy to get a good competitive match yesterday with Virginia Wesleyan.
W&L traveled to Emory and Sewanee during spring break. You head to Christopher Newport this weekend. What are the benefits of playing teams of that caliber this late in the season?
Well, I've always tried to schedule matches that I feel like will push my team and make them a little bit stronger towards the end of the season. We're always gearing for, the NCAA tournament. So stronger the competition, I feel like it's better in the long run for us. So we play at Johns Hopkins, we play Emory, Sewanee. All those matches are really beneficial to us.
There are no seniors on the Generals roster this year. How much progress have you seen from your young athletes?
It's just great experience for the three freshmen that are actually starting: Alex Fedor, Bobby Nooner, and John Rudden. Bobby Nooner has lost only 2 matches all year. That includes the fall. Played really well at Emory. And played well at Sewanee. So I'm really pleased with him and his help in the #1 double spot with Mitchell Thomas. So it's a great experience for those guys, and then it'll be nice to have everybody back next year, and we're looking forward to it.
What are the keys to a successful postseason run this season for W&L?
Stay healthy. We've had some injuries and some illness with some very high temperatures, which I think has been going around the country. So stay healthy, injury-free, and we should be okay. Yeah.
David, thank you for joining us. Good luck with the rest of the year.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Here with me in the studio is Donovan Fiore, junior track and field captain from Gilbert, Arizona. Donovan, welcome back to the show.
Welcome. Thanks.
Washington and Lee finished just 1 point behind Bridgewater at the ODAC Outdoor Championship this past weekend. How have the Generals responded to a near miss at a cross-country and track and field Triple Crown?
Well, we were really lucky to be even able to contend for the championship. Coming into the meet, we didn't think we were going to be nearly that close. So coming out of the meet, although we were 1 point shy, we were all really proud of the effort that we gave. I know everybody gave above and beyond what they were expecting to do, and it was a really fun weekend to be able to even compete.
You've been a part of several dramatic finishes in the 4x400 relay event at ODAC meets, including this past weekend. That race has also helped the Generals win the last 2 ODAC indoor titles. How have you and your relay teammates been able to respond to that kind of pressure?
Yeah, that's part of it. It really is heart-stopping, really dramatic to get the baton. And I was the last anchor, the last leg for a couple of these races. So to get the baton, to see the guy in front of me, and if I beat him, we win, and if I don't, we lose. That kind of pressure is exhilarating and fun, and what makes it possible and so exciting is having the rest of your team around, the rest of my relay teammates being able to put us in such a good position where I can just finish it out, and really the excitement from everybody. It's a team effort, and it's an honor to be able to finish it.
So there were plenty of accomplishments for W&L in Lynchburg. You won 4 events total, along with 4 major conference awards. How pleased are you with this past weekend?
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I mean, we really stepped it up. We performed above and beyond what we were expecting to do, with some standout performances from individuals, especially Joe O'Connor, a freshman who came in, won 2 events, was nominated the Field Athlete of the Meet. Really just an outstanding performance, especially from him, from a couple others as well. There were definitely individual highlights, and we were proud of it.
So you've got 1 more year in front of you. What are your expectations for the 2019-20 season?
Yeah, obviously we're hoping to compete for the Triple Crown, the championships in cross country, indoor and outdoor. For me personally, I'm hoping to go to nationals this year and next year. And from the team standpoint, we want to keep building on what we have. We've got a strong program now, and we want to keep going.
Donovan, thanks for joining us. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
I'm now joined by Carson McKoon, junior baseball captain from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Carson, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
W&L is fighting for one of the last spots in the ODAC tournament. How much more competitive has the conference become over the past couple of years?
Yeah, we're looking to try to get one of the last spots. We've got a tough doubleheader this weekend with Randolph-Macon. They're a very good team this year. I think just in the time I've been here since my freshman year, it tended to be a lot more top-heavy then, and I think now we've seen the past couple years that top to bottom, any team in the conference can beat any other team in the conference. So I think that's made the conference a lot more competitive and been a more challenging conference for sure.
The Generals have had more than their fair share of late inning drama and wild finishes this season. What's that experience been like in the W&L dugout?
It's been a lot of fun knowing that at any point we can have some offensive outbursts to get us back into game. We can have some late inning pitching heroics at any time. And we know that at any point in a game we can pull it out and come out with a win. But on the flip side, we've had some tough losses as well, but we've shown that we have a lot of heart and a lot of capability to win some of those games.
On the field, have you seen improvement from the team from 2018 to 2019?
I think we have, particularly with our offense. I think checking the stats this morning, 7 of our 9 starters are hitting over 300, which is excellent. So we've seen a lot of improvement there. We've had a lot of big outings on the mound from a lot of guys, especially from not having as much getting as much experience last year. But we've had a lot of breakthroughs and a lot of highlights this season.
Your season came to a premature end due to injury. Are you able to look ahead to your senior year in 2020?
I am. I'm ready to go. Last year, missed a lot of the year. Was able to come back at the end, and this year, missing the rest of the season. I'm really excited to get back after it this summer, come back better than ever next year.
And Carson, thanks for joining us. Good luck at Randolph-Macon this weekend.
Thank you very much.
Here's a look at the upcoming weekend as several spring teams wrap up the regular season. Baseball will take on number 20 Randolph-Macon in Ashland. Men's lacrosse plays host to Shenandoah, while women's lacrosse visits Roanoke, and women's tennis travels to 13th ranked Mary Washington. Men's tennis faces Randolph-Macon on Saturday, followed by a Sunday trip to Christopher Newport. And the ODAC Golf Championship gets underway in Greensboro on Sunday. For W&L Sports Weekly, I'm Jeremy Franklin. Thanks for watching.